The Father declares, I am gathering my devoted followers today to receive the reward I have reserved for many generations. Amid the enemy's threat and darkness, a new day and dawn have dawned on the globe, one of blessing and benediction. Your share is, as morning dawns upon the mountains, so do not be concerned about the events on earth. Those are simply Pharaoh's chariots being submerged in the water. You will arrive at your place of blessings unharmed, with not even the whiff of smoke on your clothes, because I am blessing you abundantly at this moment. It is written in the Bible, know that righteousness is your inheritance. Please be advised that my actions in your life are not contingent upon your identity or past actions. It is predicated on my identity and the sacrifice I made for you on the cross 2,000 years ago. This is the primary truth regarding our relationship. Assume the role of an individual who requires discipline and cease to be a rebellious child. The Father declares, I provide you with salvation, light, freedom, and benefits that surpass your most extravagant expectations, even though some individuals whisper and imply negative things about what I am doing. Today, God says, come to me, you who work hard and carry heavy loads. Some individuals have expressed dissatisfaction with the burden of the Lord, attempting to establish a fabricated sense of urgency and conspiracy rather than advocating for genuine faith-based edification. Some individuals argue that it is important to be aware of the actions of one's adversaries. However, why should one be concerned about the defeated team? Upon the conclusion of the cross, I publicly displayed the defeated adversary, all for your benefit. The accolades you are currently receiving are in recognition of the victories you achieved at Calvary. I am not guiding you from one calamity to another. Rather, I am guiding you from one faith to the next and from one pride to the next. I am committed to ensuring your success, as it is my identity and my purpose in life. The Father discusses the noise emanating from your mobile. Please pay close attention to me, as your location is contingent upon QZVSBZNZC. Direct your affection toward the heavenly realm where my throne is situated. Even though you are gazing upon my throne in heaven, it will be brought to life on earth, and you will genuinely comprehend and experience what it means to rule as monarchs on earth alongside me, the King of monarchs and Lord of lords. Allow your heart to be filled with joy and your praises to echo, as the barriers that separate you from the world are disintegrating. According to God, the jailbreak angels are currently at the gate and are prepared to guide you to your area of rewards. Today, God informs you that He is leveling the road and improving it for you. No, you are not confined to a single location. There are numerous opportunities and alternatives available to you. You continue to have a choice if you dare to act, irrespective of the opinions of others. The aspiration of your soul is not an impossible fantasy. You are achieving what I previously predicted. Therefore, persevere through the difficult times and do not give up. When confronted with adversaries, it is imperative to adopt an alternative perspective. Do not yield to the enemy's desires or the path he selects, as I am the fourth figure in your flames. I will never abandon you or forget about you. I am with you. I comprehend that you require assistance. I am aware that you have been deceived by the deceptions of false leaders who make unattainable promises and provide unrealistic assurances to deceive and ensnare you with their words. Abandon all of these frivolous pursuits and gaze upon me. I assure you that the precipitation of my faithfulness will illuminate your path each morning. You are emerging from the depths of regret. The deceased will resurrect, and objects that have been rendered inoperable will be revived. It is as though the heart's long-forgotten desires will be realized overnight. The Father declares, "This is my name for all time. I will be benevolent to those who rely on me entirely, such as yourself." Consequently, elevate your head and acknowledge that this is your opportunity and moment. According to God, you are composed of celestial essence, and your devotion and labor in my presence and my word benefit you in ways that are beyond your comprehension. Your daily transformation is ongoing, and you are steadily progressing toward your primary life objective. You are fully prepared to take the necessary steps to achieve my objectives. As you listen to my words and comprehend the relevance of my word to your current circumstances, I possess the solution. Despite the presence of my Spirit within you, your judgment may be compromised if you are unaware of my word. This exposes you to the possibility of being misled. It is insufficient to possess an abundance of profound knowledge. One must also comprehend the fundamental principles that regulate all aspects of existence. I recommend that you accept all of the items I have to offer. Your life is replete with the fruits and graces of the Spirit, which are evident to those in your vicinity. I am present today to assist in the healing of your spirit and to compensate for the losses and deprivations that have befallen you. I am arranging for your benefit what the adversary intended to do in your life that would be detrimental. I am not only capable of assisting, but I am also enthusiastic about doing so in order to compensate for the difficulties you have encountered. I am advocating for you today in order to assist you in implementing the changes you desire. Although it appears to be progressing gradually, the timing of my abrupt changes will alter everything, and you will experience boundless pleasure. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. Today, God inquires, what circumstances have arisen that have caused you to question my capacity and willingness to assist? You hearken to my voice, not that of another individual. The adversary, an individual you are not acquainted with, disseminates falsehoods by asserting that the events I have described may occur to others but not to you, or at least not in this instance. I desire to liberate you from all entrapments and provide you with the knowledge to circumvent them, as you are my cherished child. Your wisdom is prepared to be implemented and relied upon, thereby enabling you to discern the devil's intentions. The strategies cause individuals to experience feelings of isolation, disrupt their interactions with others, and attempt to extract energy from dread and anxiety regarding the future. My word is stifled and its effectiveness is impeded by concerns regarding the world, the deception of prosperity, and other desires of individuals. Faith has faith, speaks out, acts, and prevails. Maintain your self-assurance, as it will yield substantial rewards. It is impossible to achieve any worthwhile objective without exertion or adversity. Therefore, embrace your identity in Christ. Begin by eliminating the negative thoughts and grandiose ideas that contradict the teachings of my Bible. Rather, concentrate on Jesus, who initiated your faith and fortifies it. After that, maintain your fortitude and develop into the individual I designed for you. Today, God declares, I have not abandoned you. You have examined the surroundings and inquired, where is God in all of this? I am near your breath. I have observed individuals who have inadvertently interfered with the significant aspects of your life and caused you distress, believing that they were fulfilling my instructions. Observe my interactions with them in various locations. They will be preoccupied with other matters and will not attempt to compel you to perform tasks that are not necessary, as they will hear a sound from a different part of themselves. My message of favor and abundance of prosperity is founded on their criticisms and accusations against you. Their complaints and condemnations are only 100-fold advantage in comparison to the negative events they anticipate in your life. Be resolute and seek assistance. I have created the ear, so why shouldn't I be able to hear? I have successfully developed my eye, so shouldn't I be able to see? I am the one who formed the hand. Would my hand of protection be less effective in safeguarding you? In the words of God, I am your salvation and your freedom. I am compensating for the neglect and abuse that have been a part of your existence on 2 separate occasions. You are not left to contend for yourself. Release your anxieties and elevate your spirits, for I, the Lord, will advocate for you. You will labor diligently and reap 100-fold, similar to Isaac in a location where food was scarce, while others abandoned their wealth. A new day is announced by God, and it brings a greater level of pleasure that fulfills all of your requirements. God acknowledges today that your diligence and perseverance are yielding results in your pursuit of spiritual resolution. God guarantees that you will experience happiness and lead a fulfilling existence. The changes are concluding, and the violence you have endured is giving way to a name that surpasses all others. This name will ensure that you receive your settlement and offer you good luck. The Father declares, the blessings of salvation are now yours and will be restored as long as you continue to invoke this name. Dearly beloved, the conclusion of a period of change in your life signifies that you have successfully navigated the threshing floors and altar trimmings. Your heart is pure, and a virtuous spirit has been rekindled within you. You are flawless in every respect. God informs you that fear is departing and being replaced by an aggressive spirit that empowers you to seize what is truly yours through force. The kingdom must address violence through force, and aggressive individuals will pursue it through force. Continue to exert yourself and persist in your efforts. I am responsible for your relocation, and you will shortly be able to establish yourself in your new location. To my beloved friend, resist the temptation to abandon your diligent efforts when you are nearly there and yield to your desires. The Father declares, I assure you that this potent name can cause heaven, earth, and all that is beneath it to tremble, causing every knee to bow and every tongue to confess. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. I committed to showering you with my love, favor, and blessings, and to adore you deeply and unconditionally. It has nothing to do with your merit or the things you have achieved through hard labor. I can communicate with you due to the power of the blood that was shed on Calvary, not because of your worth or honor. I comprehend and admire your endeavors as I observe the challenges you encounter. Please be advised that my justice extends to you in the same manner as spotless snow covers a dung heap. I recall the sacrifice you made when heaven's darling gave his all for your flaws, and I see your innocence and virtue when I gaze at you. Retain that affection. Rest in that regard. I am currently engaged in a continuous effort to realize your most profound aspirations. The father claims that the enemy has devised schemes, however, I shall disclose them to you. He retrieved it, however, I shall return it to him. I will always be by your side, and the negative events that befall you will eventually be transformed into a quantity of gifts and abundance for you. I assure you that the fabrications that are being disseminated regarding you will ultimately dissipate, but my truth will endure despite their inaccuracies. It is accurate that you are not engaged in combat with ordinary individuals. However, it is important to remember that any individual who causes you harm also harms the fruit of my eye. I will extend my blessings to those who benefit you, but I will respond with force against anyone who engages in pranks with you. This is my identity and my profession. I will ensure your safety and rescue you. I am your steadfast right-hand man, dedicated to your liberation. The Father informs you that you are receiving your fortune. The garment of sonship is on you, and the ring of power is placed on your hand, enabling you to fulfill my plan for the universe. The sons of Keturah have received their gifts and have departed. This is your decision, and it is irrevocable. Certain individuals have altered their perspectives and are currently embarking on alternative courses of action. You are aware that it was impossible to collaborate with them. However, I remain convinced that the strategy has not been altered and that success is imminent. Those who have disobeyed me have only prevented themselves from fulfilling my promise. However, you will receive everything I intended when you visited my home to hearken to my words and fulfill my will. Continue to pursue the dominion. Avoid becoming distracted by trivial inquiries that will only serve to escalate disputes between genders. Father instructs, when individuals who oppose you make disparaging remarks, exhibit humility similar to Moses' behavior in the presence of Jannes and Jambres, and I will guide you to the region of blessings that is your rightful inheritance. I am your refuge until the winds of change do their work, the Father declares today. Allow my angels to sing melodies of safety and freedom for you. God assures you that you will be liberated. The entire group of angelic beings will remain vigilant until your issues are resolved and you are securely established in your land of abundance. You are on the brink of entering a state of relaxation. However, there is an internal pressure. The pressure indicates that an ogress has occurred. Utilize the pressure to your advantage to ascend the kingdom. According to the Father, your speech should be utilized for supplication and praise, as this is how you will achieve your breakthrough and the desired outcome. Kindly inform me of your thoughts during these final moments. Be aware that your perceptions are indicative of your true nature. View your promised land through the prism of your faith and prepare to seize it. According to God, you are prepared when you cease to perceive issues and are not influenced by the actions of the adversary, but rather perceive them as opportunities to engage. Your genuine self is concealed from public view, and I supervise your every action. Do not be apprehensive, instead, place your faith in me. You will be safeguarded. Confronted with the chaos of battles and strife, it is common for the weak to declare, I am strong. The Father asserts that change is currently underway, regardless of whether you are aware of it. Today, God declares that the enemy's satisfactions from your conflicts are transient. The aggressive actions will yield the anticipated results, and any covert schemes will be thwarted. Even though I was present, they confined you to a hole to devastate, steal, and obliterate your aspirations. I was present when you were cast into the fire, as the fourth person. God declares, observe how I reverse the situation and provide you with an extraordinary resolution. I will establish you as the region's sovereign and appoint a garrison to protect its defenses. You will serve as a conduit for the distribution of divine resources to the residents of the vicinity and the surrounding areas. Respected, these adversaries will not be permitted to escape. I will ensure that they are held accountable for all of their actions against you. According to God, He will jest at them because He observed their actions and chuckled aloud. They would not extend the same benevolence to you that I did to them, even though they were undeserving of it due to their conduct. God instructs us to intercede for them and abandon all intentions of justice and punishment. Allow me to determine what is just and equitable, and administer justice in the manner that I deem appropriate. The Father declares, the genuine pleasures will be yours when you finally establish yourself in the land and witness all of your aspirations materialize. Today, God declares, I am incorporating myself into you and revealing my presence within you. I extend an invitation to you to experience my kindness and grace today, as I am committed to your welfare, and my hand is extended to fulfill all of your requirements. Are you inquiring from the highest apex or the deepest depth? I will alter the paths of the constellations, the heavens, and the earth to listen to you if you request it. I urge you to cultivate an abundance of produce in your stores and on your trees. Now that the chaff has been incinerated, the crop has arrived. The reaper angels are examining your past to locate any instances of my favor that may be concealed within the recesses of your field. This is to ensure that you have a comprehensive understanding of the benefits that Calvary provides to you through the blood of heaven's darling. There is some uncertainty, and the tears you have wept are genuine. All of them have been located and are currently stored in my bottle. The Father states, I am now providing you with solace for every disappointment, disillusionment, and disaster that I have witnessed. I provide you with the solace that is derived from comprehending your anguish. I have previously experienced sorrow. I am aware of the experience of sadness. I am aware of the agony of feeling isolated. However, I would like to emphasize that pleasure is a byproduct of the dawn. Grief and sorrow will eventually dissipate. The broken bones will heal, and you will emerge fully equipped as a member of my powerful army on earth, declares God. Ensure the safety of the individuals in my custody. I am confident that I will provide you with new prosperity. You need to be aware that my faithfulness brings the flow of my abundance into your existence. Those who have withdrawn, those who have abandoned you, give them to me. I am your confidant and friend, and I will always be closer to you than any brother. Today, God declares, I am God, and I possess the authority to act at any moment. I will bestow blessings upon you without the need to seek permission or consult with anyone. Even though certain individuals have assessed you with words of doubt, I have bestowed upon you words of authority from my throne. Their mouths are potent, and they have spoken eloquently about their disapproval. However, I am unable to comprehend their words. Their fabricated prayers have been disregarded. I will turn my back on them, and they will dissolve like wax in the fire as I guide you away from the enemy's injury and attacks and into a new realm of favor and gift that surpasses anything you have ever encountered. Upon striking an object, they exclaimed, Aha, aha. They will now plummet and ultimately perish. However, I have fortified and empowered you during your most challenging periods of conflict, enabling you to emerge victorious and with a spotless record in honor. God declares, I am your eternal support and your trust. When you are in distress, you may contact me, and I will promptly respond to your call and safeguard you until the tempest has dissipated and the luminous light of prosperity and victory illuminates your domain once more. To this day, the enemy's hand has been postponed. You have been reduced to rubble and ashes as a result of the negative events that transpired in hell. I will remove both those who knowingly and unknowingly fought against you. They will cease their efforts to apprehend you upon hearing a disturbance. They will receive a telephone call. They will receive a message from a different aspect of their life that will prompt them to refocus on other important matters and forget about causing you problems. They are likely to wander. They will relinquish their control over you and cease communicating with you. God promises that the tension will dissipate, and it will be replaced with new life and hope. This will elevate your spirits and alleviate the hardships you have experienced. The enemy in your life has sown to the wind, and now the whirlwind of my salvation will force him to leave your territory and relinquish his hold on your life, declares God. I am removing any fabricated authority that is directed at you. Every illicit statement that was made in opposition to your evidence and future is being disregarded. In the end, their claims and predictions regarding your circumstances will come back to haunt them, as I am your guardian and will safeguard you from any malevolent attacks. They directed their words directly at me because I intervened to safeguard you, and the harm they intended to inflict upon you instead descended on me. I am, after all, your Savior and Deliverer in this circumstance. God instructs us to take deep breaths. I assure you that I will remain steadfast. Inhale deeply and trust that I am guiding you to the threshing floors of my purpose. This season, the adversary is being decisively defeated. I am assisting you in determining the critical aspects of your existence and the unimportant ones. Things that are gathered and stored for your benefit and as a gift are those that are saved, helpful, and originate from my Spirit. The enemy's strategy is a flame and cannot be extinguished. Even though you can observe the flame and detect the smoke, it will not approach you or cause you harm. The following is my assurance and the statement I make from the very top. I am the one who rescues you. I am a refuge and a source of solace for you during difficult times. You are no longer oscillating between duties and failures. I am elevating you from one level of faith and grandeur to the next by granting you the most exceptional gifts and kindness that you have never encountered. The Father declares, your righteousness and your share are derived from me. Individuals who derive pleasure from violating your boundaries are prohibited from entering today, as God instructed you to plug the gaps. God declares, today is a new day, and I am terminating your servitude. You are about to encounter an unprecedented level of freedom. I am advising all individuals to remove the invisible chains that encircle their limbs and feet. Your pharaohs are aware that it is time for you to depart. I require your assistance to complete a task and fulfill the king's directive. The Father desires that you assume roles in the palace to oversee operations and advocate for the dominion. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.